When it comes to structural thinking, it's very lazy. It's lazy to think that if he had been in Abga all this year, he couldn't have built this crowd. He would have.
Good day, everyone. Welcome to News Analysis. I want to ask this question. When it comes to structural thinking, is Peter Obi lazy? Well, this is the opinion of Shegu Showimi. He said that when it comes to structural thinking, Peter Obi is lazy. Do you think the same? Peter Obi is a Nigerian politician that have gathered followers and supporters all over the country. And he is being respected anywhere he goes. He's being welcomed as a hero. He's somebody that the people love because he interacts with the people. He's known for his philanthropic activities, donation to schools, hospitals, and etc. P2B has organic supporters, supporters that are not bought. These are organic supporters, people that have made up their mind to support him because he's being viewed as a politician in Nigeria that is not corrupt. His verification of his past government in Anambra State have really made him credible for the people to love him, to respect him, and to support him. He contested in 2003 presidential election, and he had 6 million votes without structure because the party he contested, which is Labour Party, was not structurally strategically in all parts of Nigeria. But even with that, he had 6 million votes in the last election. Before the election, he has been criticized. He doesn't have structure, that he will not win. But he told his critics that his structure is in the minds of people, is in people, is in human, is in supporters. And people were very surprised to see that he could command such a vote in the last election. And now he's being criticized that when it comes to structural thinking, he is lazy. Because according to Shewimi, he said that Peter Obi have been moving from one party to the other without really, concentrating on one party to build it, focus on one party to, organize it, to have the structure, and then to contest on that. Do you agree with him? Let's look at what he said.
The zoning, let's see if we can wrap up the PDP. Zoning for the presidency for the PDP. The South
I think the only way I told someone on another platform maybe a couple of days ago, I said PDP has played its hands completely in the South. It's now on the place where what I say, last card, check up. PDP is now at last card check up. And the only card they can play, ironically, is Peter.
Peter Obi.
That's the only card they have.
He's in the ADC.
Peter is not serious. He doesn't even know where his pathway to victory is. Peter could have stayed in his LP and there would have been a clear pathway to victory.
There was a leadership crisis.
Can you stop?
Uncertainty.
Every time Peter has to move, it's always somebody else but not Peter. I don't deal with that kind of laziness. The responsibility.
Are you saying that Peter Obi is lazy?
Extremely. When it comes to structural thinking, it's very lazy. It's lazy to think that if he had been in Abga all this year, he couldn't have built this crowd. He would have. It's lazy for him to say that to think that if he was in PDP, he couldn't still have been. He would have. It's extremely irritatingly lazy to think that if he can't solve the problem of the LP, he would have. Now he has joined himself with people that I know he can't even win primaries in their midst. I know Atiku very well, and nobody takes him for granted when it comes to primary. You know why? He has institutional experience of how these things have worked out since 1992. You don't come into a political party where that kind of man is running for ticket and you think you're just going to start screaming your balls and say, I'm not going to agree if it to be to who and who's going to listen to that nonsense. Then you have to look at the other stakeholders that are there. There's the Buhari groupings that make up a very fight Pantami and all of that. You're going to bully those ones. Do they look like people that are easily bullied? So what are you doing there? If your numbers are your 6 million animated numbers that you got the last time, do you not understand that leaders have responsibility to manage the house? It's like the father of a house running out just because some kids are crying. Your duty is to attend to the problem. Some of them you have to punish. Some of them you have to scold. Some of them you have to pamper. Peter is incapable of organizing anything apart from this silly show he does all over the place. But hey, it's still something because there's animated energy there. There's enough energy, and luckily for him, there's also some entitlement legitimacy.
Okay, I would like to know your opinion on this. Is Peter Obi, when it comes to structural thinking, lazy? I would like to know your opinion. Drop it on the comment section. If you like what we are doing, please subscribe, comment, and share. Thank you.